Hi, you surprised me.
Have you read it yet?
Oh, Stacy, it's wonderful. I haven't quite finished it yet,
Oh,
though.
finish it, by all means.
They even got your byline.
Finally.
Hey, Dr. Phillips, you want to order yet?
Stacy?
Sure.
Oh, you know my daughter, don't you, Leon?
Yeah, how you doing?
Fine, Leon.
Stacy wrote today's cover story. Have you read it yet?
Is that right? No, I haven't had a chance
Dad,
to read
excuse me, but I'm sure Leon has plenty to do with it.
Hey, I'm happy to have a ace reporter hanging around here.
Thank you.
You want some coffee?
Yes, please, and I think Dad needs a refill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thanks, Leon. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Please. Well, I guess I've gloried in my first hard news story long enough. What time is it?
Oh, it's about that time, I guess. Oh, but let me ask you one more question.
Shoot.
Now, I can understand why no one would be willing to give you a statement to the actual cause of the collapse.
Yeah, it would have been speculation at that point, even on Gil Prescott's part.
All right, but my question is, and now this is off the record, of course.
Of course.
Do you have your own ideas as to the cause of the collapse?
Dad, I think that's where the real story lies. When I talked to Gil Prescott yesterday, even though he resented my presence, I left convinced that at least he thinks it was sabotage. I think it's definitely possible. But my job is to find out the truth, and that's exactly what I intend to do.
Yeah, don't look now, but your Mr. Prescott just walked in.
Dad, if you don't mind, I think I'll just stay put for a while.
Oh, not at all. I better get back to the clinic anyway before the traffic gets heavy. Well, let the truth prevail.
Right.
Let me clear these out the way. Was everything okay?
Oh, yes, everything was fine.
Can I get you anything else?
Yes, you can. Leon, would you mind giving Mr. Prescott a message for me?
Sure. What do you want me to tell him?
Ask him to join me, would you?
Be glad to. And so will he, no doubt. Let's get this together.
Cheers. Okay, Lucille, let's get going today. Let's get a whittle on. You up for the day?
Oh, I just about got my juices going.
Oh, dear.
Kids come in here now. I think that's about straight.
I'm just
cleaned
about
up
up for the day. I'm about as up as I'm going to get anyway. You want to pray? I'm going to open up.
How about that? Father, today belongs to you. This clinic belongs to you, and the folks that walk in here belong to you. Thank you so much for letting us be a part of your work here. Help us to love each other and the dear people who come in here. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Morning. Good morning.
I would like to see Dave, please.
Nancy, why don't you just have a seat? He'll be here as soon as possible.
When?
Oh, real soon now, but you have to wait your turn. These people have appointments. Is there anyone else here yet without an appointment?
Look, how can I make an appointment when this thing just happened?
What has just happened to you now, Miss Lawson?
I want Dave to check my blood pressure.
Oh, I bet you do.
Oh, now remember our prayers.
I have to.
Now, if you want your pressure taken, Mrs. Figgins will check it just as soon as she's free.
Look, I don't want her to do it. I want the doctor to do it.
It just so happens that I'm free, and Dr. Phillips is not going to see until I've got your pressure. So let's go on to the back now like a good girl, and I'll get you...
Hands off of me, okay?
Well, now, somebody had better take her pressure because look how red in the face she is, Ione. I mean, that vein is going to go any minute.
What vein?
Oh, it certainly is. This is an emergency.
Look, I think I ought to lie down or something. Is there somewhere I can lie down?
Sit down is what you need. Just come in the back where it'll be nice and quiet.
Gotta put you on the emergency roster. Oh, she's gonna be all right, folks. Just don't worry about that.
You know, Miss Lawson, if you didn't fight against the current all the time, your blood pressure would be a whole lot easier to control.
Look, what should I do? Should I just keep on breathing deeply?
Yep, breathe deep, count sheep, whatever. Now, wait a minute. Calm down. Just calm down. That's a girl.
You know, it must be all the excitement I've been under. I've come into quite a lot of money lately.
Huh?
I've come quite into a lot of money lately.
Oh.
Gil, are you gonna go over there or what?
Forget it. You're wasting your time. I told you yesterday I don't have anything to say to you.
And I told you that I don't give up easily.
I'm not impressed.
What if I told you that I believed you, that the construction site was sabotaged?
Look, I told you yesterday this is my investigation. The Canterbury Project was my life's blood. It meant everything to me.
But let's say someone knew that and falsified the soil analysis report to get even with you. Someone who knew how much it would hurt.
Maybe.
But if that's true, then that person had to have had access to the original in the first place.
Look, why don't you try your investigating on some other sucker, huh?
Look, Gil, please, I want to help.
Why?
I was there when Marianne pulled out the soil analysis report. I saw your face. You were more horrified than anyone else in the room. That told me more than all the evidence to date.
So?
I'll find out who your enemy is, with or without your cooperation. It's a woman, isn't it?
I don't believe this. Amber won't speak to me, but her baby sister won't leave me alone.
Is it a woman?
Probably. I was dating a girl at the time out of the Office of Planning and Development, Vicki Lang.
Is she still there?
Oh, yes. And so's her bosom buddy, Nancy Lawson.
I've met Nancy Lawson.
I feel for you.
But the soil analysis report had to go through their office, didn't it?
You betcha. And it took its sweet time getting to me, too.
You mean there was an abnormal delay?
It was ridiculous. Look, I hope you're satisfied, because I gotta go.
I'll go with you. Just a few more
It's
questions.
business.
What kind of business?
They're gonna inspect the site today. I'd like to be there if you don't mind.
Canterbury?
What do you think?
Now Canterbury's my business too, Gil. I want to go with you.
All right. Follow me out there if you want to. How'd you know it was a woman?
I didn't, but with your reputation, it seemed like a pretty good bet.
Well, they're just right.
Now, Ben, don't make me laugh.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
I'm gonna spill it.
Right. Hold on, wait a minute.
Okay.
There you go. You got a saucer.
Oh, that looks silly.
Now, if you were a guest in this house, you wouldn't say something like that. You would accept it very graciously.
I'm sorry. That's lovely. That's just really lovely.
Well, thank you.
Thank you
For what?
for being here, for spending time with me.
Well, you are where I want to be.
Well, it means so much to me that you can come home at night and not have to dash back to that hospital again. I don't know, maybe I'm provincial or something, but I kind of love my husband keeping regular hours.
No, I don't think it's provincial. I guess most doctors' wives wish it could be that way.
Yeah. So, are you going straight to the clinic?
No, I have to go to the hospital first. Therapy for my hand.
You know, it's strange, but I want your hand to get healed. And at the same time, I really like having you home. And I know that if it gets healed, you're not going to be home anymore because you'll be a practicing surgeon again. But I really want that for you, I do. I'm so sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry for. Hey, you don't hear me complaining, do you?
No, but sometimes I wish you would.
No, no, you don't.
No, really, I know that you would feel more financially secure if you were at the hospital doing your surgery and not just spending all your time at the clinic.
Yeah, but that free clinic is a dream fulfilled. It is something of value. And once we develop a broader base of support, we'll do okay. And speaking of support, I'm really going to depend on you to help with that fundraiser next week.
I'll be very happy to help you at the clinic. And it's just good to be a part of your life again. I'm grateful to have you. You know, here I am so happy, and I think about Marianne. She is still all wrapped up with Russ.
I thought she broke up with him.
Well, she did, but he's called her again. He needs her help. He needs money.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah, and she asked me what I thought she should do.
Simple. Tell him to turn himself in.
It's not that simple. Marianne said Russ can't go to the police.
Why not?
Well, there are reasons. He said he'd probably be killed if he did.
Oh, come on. And you believe that? I think he's just using her.
No,
And
how do you...
she's just asking for trouble. The man's chosen his course. And she should simply ditch him.
Well, she said he's going to call her again.
In that case, you want to hear what my honest opinion is?
All right.
If he calls, and she does talk to him, and if he still won't go to the police, I think she should. I think that is the only way she can really help him. And I certainly don't want her dragging you into this mess. And I suggest that you tell her that once and for all. Is she coming over here today?
Well, I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, she was over here yesterday. What is this? Do you have something against Marianne?
No, I don't have a thing against Marianne. I simply don't want her to involve you in this Russ problem. Honey, I'm sorry if I'm a little too harsh.
That's okay. I understand.
So, what are your plans for today?
Well, I have lists of things, mostly things to do around here, like vacuuming and dusting.
Well, dusting, yes. Vacuuming, no.
I'm all right, Ben.
Lori, I don't want you taking any chances, and neither does Dr. Galvin. We'll get somebody in here to do the cleaning, at least till the baby comes. You see, the less you're on your feet, the less likely that bleeding will start up. I just want you to take good care of yourself.
I know.
I love you.
I love you, too.
Promise me you'll take care of yourself.
I promise. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, come on in.
Hi, Peter. I know it's kind of early for a visit, but I was hoping to talk to your mom before she left for work.
Oh, I'm sorry. She left early. That's okay, though. I'm glad you're here. Did you read that?
Yeah, I did.
Pretty grim, huh?
Yeah, but it's fair.
Yeah. How's Gil taking that?
He's surviving, but he's not gonna really tell me how he feels about it. And you know, Gil, how much this project meant to him?
Tell me, what does this mean to Prescott Development?
Well, I'm not really sure. But I talked to Sharon Lander. She's our corporate attorney. And she said the important thing is whether or not we're found negligent. And if we are, the insurance companies will not pay for it.
We're not negligent.
Thank you for your loyalty.
Marianne, I have a personal interest in this Canterbury project.
You did a great job, too.
Thank you. Want some orange juice?
Yeah, sure.
So tell me, how do you feel about the whole thing?
Well, I'm kind of numb about everything. It's like there's this whirlwind around me, you know? Everybody's angry and scared.
Mm-hmm.
And then the engineers are blaming the construction people and vice versa. And lawyers are threatening to sue. Insurance agents are pressing claims, and Gil's just kind of stuck in the middle.
Well, it says here they blocked off the whole site.
You haven't been there yet?
No, I couldn't go back there.
It's just as well. There's an injunction against it until they finish the investigation.
That means a lot of people out of work, right?
Yeah, but some of the guys can find work on that downtown parking garage. Unfortunately, it's just a few of them.
Let's have a seat. You know what? Stacy Phillips. She did a decent job covering the story.
Yeah, she really did. I ought to call and thank her for that. You know, she could have just exploited that whole situation.
Oh, yeah, especially since she was there. Reminds me of my dad. He used this self-control, you know, when he reported. I wonder if I could do that.
Are you still thinking about a career in journalism?
Oh, yeah. Especially when I see good reporting like that.
Nancy, I can't help you if you don't follow instructions.
Well, I thought my medicine would last longer if I only took it when I needed it.
It's needed as prescribed every single day. Otherwise, your blood pressure will go up and you won't even know it.
Well, I think I know why it went up this time.
Yeah, it's because you stopped taking your medicine.
Well, partially, but guess what?
What?
I'm becoming a wealthy woman.
Congratulations.
No, really, I'm investing and everything. Have you ever heard of Real Estate Limited Partnerships, Inc.?
No, not that I know of.
Well, I highly recommend it. I've bought into it myself with the money that I've got from the house that I sold.
Well, maybe you'd then like to come to our formal opening.
Of the clinic?
Yes, so we're raising funds so we can continue to treat the poor.
Oh, the poor, that's right.
That is why we're here, you know. How are you, Bill?
Yes, I'd love to come, Dave. This is a personal invitation, isn't it?
Well, it's an open invitation, and I suggest you bring a little of that newfound wealth with you.
Dave, you act like I come here only because it's free. I come here because I like the care that I get.
Well, good. Maybe you'll start supporting it then. Mrs. Johnson.
I think you'd make a great newsman. You have perseverance and compassion. You've shown good judgment. You're level-headed.
Level-headed? You mean like Frankenstein?
And you have a good sense of humor, too.
Yeah, I do. I have a good sense of humor. So who cares if I can't write, right? You know, it's funny how priorities change. Look at this. Canterbury, front page. One of these days, people will forget it completely. For instance, third page, Vince Cardello, 4-inch column.
Well, that's good news
Right?
for me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. It's, you know, for Russ's sake, I'm glad that no one's trying to investigate the personal agonies around Vince Cardello's death.
They're still looking for Russ.
I know. You know, I hate to admit this, Peter, but what they say on that third page, 4-inch column means more to me right now than the Canterbury complex.
I wish there was something I could do.
You know what, Peter? I've always wanted to fall in love and marry a man that would take care of me. Someone really protective and strong. You always say such good things about your father. I bet he was that kind of man.
Yeah.
And you know, I look at Lori and Ben, they're so happy together. What's wrong with me? I mean, why can't I find someone like that who's good for me? Why am I still in love with Russ?
Marianne, I don't
Peter,
think...
I've said enough already. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go.
No. Hey, hold it. I wish you wouldn't worry about it. Look, you're gonna find somebody someday.
Well, practically speaking, I'm not really looking, but I'm gonna go. You've been a great friend.
Wait, right here. Well, same to you. You all right? Just a second. Lori would like to talk to you.
Hello?
Hi. I didn't expect you to be there, but as long as I've got you, I was wondering if you've heard from Russ.
No, I haven't, but I'm on my way to the office now in case he does call. To tell you the truth, if there wasn't such chaos going on, I wouldn't even go in.
Well, Marianne, listen, if you hear from Russ, give me a call, will you?
I will.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yes.
Okay, well, listen, I'm praying for you to do the right thing, and I know you've been strong so far, so just don't give in now.
Well, I'll try not to. Listen, I've got to go, Lori, okay? Peter, I've got to run. Bye.